The book illustration comes up in C number 2, and it's a great way to display what Jesus has actually done for us on the cross. To do it, you need a book, preferably a nice big one, but not a Bible. And I'd simply start by saying something like this. Hi John, this book illustration I'd like to show you is an excellent illustration to show you what has Jesus done on the cross and why is it significant for us. The book is the main part, represents your life, eh? The first page is the page you're born, and the last page, the page you die. And written in it are all the things that you've done wrong in your life. Everything you've thought, said, and actually done. But it's a bit deeper than that, because Jesus said, if you've got murderous thoughts towards someone, anger, that's as good as murdering them. If you've thought lustful thoughts about someone, that's the same as adultery. This is from God's perspective. So even thinking thoughts of anger or lust, well, they're in here too. That's a big deal. I wouldn't want you to read mine, and I'm not volunteering to read yours either. But here's how it looks. This is us. This hand represents us, and the ceiling represents God. Now the problem is this is between us. Why? Because the Bible says God can't stand sin. Sin is also that rebellion, that attitude against God. He can't stand it. He's also a just God, which means he's going to have to punish us for this because that's his character. He's just, and there's no punishment, there's no justice. Wow, we're in a bind. What are we going to do? Well, fortunately, God has a rescue plan. Don't you love rescue plans? He sent Jesus. Now, between Jesus and God, there's nothing. There's no sin, no attitude of rebellion, nothing wrong. But what happened on the cross? God placed all of our sin on Jesus. All people, all time, there. And now God, his justice, his punishment falls upon Jesus. Jesus had all the sin of the world upon his body, was punished. And God's justice was satisfied. We know this because 3 days later, God raised Jesus from the dead to show us this. And that's gone. How awesome, how cool is that? It's just fantastic news. So now this is us. What's between us and God now? Like nothing. There's no sin in the way anymore. We can start that friendship with God. How cool. Now this isn't just blanketed upon everybody. Remember, it's a relationship, so it's for those who believe what Jesus has done, ask God for forgiveness, and start that friendship. Thank Jesus for his forgiveness, because that's a big deal, dealing with our sin. So then, I'd finish by asking John, so John, have you got any questions there? Have you got any thoughts about that? What do you think? And see where the conversation might go.